Welcome back to the show at the golf club at Newcastle. And as you know, golf can be the most nerve-wracking sport. I mean, everyone watching as you try to get a little ball into a little hole yards away. Well, we found what could be the most nerve-wracking class on the campus at UW. So why does anybody keep signing up for it? Well, because they'll do anything for a laugh. Here's Kim Holcomb.
Jager.
It's just roll call.
David Anderson. Michael Draper.
So why are the students,
John Goldman,
so tense?
I'm trying to breathe.
Simply enrolling in this class requires courage because the tests are taken on stage. This is beginning stand-up comedy. Veteran comic Stu Stewart teaches the course through the University of Washington's Experimental College.
I think the average person, given a little bit of moral support and some coaching, can do stand-up comedy.
For 3 intensive days, they study comedy's fundamentals, from conquering stage fright to managing a crowd.
Right off the top here, let's talk about one of the fun things about the comedy business, and that is dealing with hecklers.
The students are comedy novices. Scott works for Costco. Jocelyn is a freelance photographer. Corey teaches high school. John is a real estate consultant.
I've fantasized and dreamt about it for 40 years. My brother and I would do Cosby routines with each other and just get hysterical.
And Jenny is a stay-at-home mom.
I'm kind of consumed with my kids, and I was looking for something that would be just really fun and just for me. And I love to make people laugh, and I love to be the center of attention. And I thought that would be kind of a good match.
But here, funny isn't always fun, especially when the students try out their sets for the first time.
And what I love about the French-speaking people is that they, sorry.
That's okay.
Take 2.
Half the class practices with Stu, the others work with his assistant Peter.
That's right, as Peter said, I teach high school. Thank you. I teach weightlifting, obviously.
Everyone gets constructive criticism.
Well, what I'm saying is, what if their names were funny?
When it's finally Jenny and John's turns, the pressure is on.
Now guys, listen up. I got the 2 best pickup lines you'll ever hear.
Here's what I got for you for feedback. What I want you to do is up the emotion a little bit.
Will they have what it takes on stage for the final exam? A real comedy show in just 2 days.
Yeah, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. It's a big deal.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to what we like to call the big show here.
The students' final exam is at the Comedy Underground. Get this, in front of a live audience. Now, is it possible for regular people to master stand-up comedy in 1 week and deliver on stage? Well, here again is Kim Holcomb.
Welcome to the big show.
Oh, thank you.
It's a full house at Seattle's Comedy Underground, and backstage is the nerve center.
Spine skin graft it to her hand so she can follow it out.
John Goldman waited for this night for years, but now wishes he had just a few extra minutes.
I'm dying. I got more sweat on my hands than a swimming pool. Oof.
I see a friend.
Jenny Konevsky is also running on adrenaline.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Let's get going, though. I'm ready to get going. All right, go get them. Let's go.
Thank you very much, everybody, and welcome to what we like to call the big show here at the Comedy Underground.
This is the final exam for students of beginning stand-up comedy. In class, they stumbled. But in the spotlight, some will shine, like Corey, the high school teacher.
Another student got mad because I misspelled her name. Her name's Rose. I didn't know you could misspell Rose. She said, yeah, R-O-Z-E. Pretty sure your parents were wrong.
Costco employee Scott also looked like an old pro.
Problem was I was kind of chubby, so I couldn't run too fast. So I just ended up getting into a couple short sprints followed by a period of exhaustion and occasional vomiting.
There were some rough sets. Freelance photographer Jocelyn.
I go out and there's some children who built this lovely, like, what would you even call it? I guess it was sort of a...
Not the best night, but eventually even she managed to laugh by finding humor in the moment.
You know when you're at home and you're like, this is going really well. And then you get on stage and you're like, no.
Finally, Jenny's up, the stay-at-home mom.
Just when you think you cannot stand another minute of screaming, he took my Legos, he bit me, I can't breathe. There's Steve-O to the rescue. Throw in a cookie and a Jägermeister juice box. Everybody's happy.
Utterly confident, the crowd loved her. And what about John, living out his boyhood dream?
I still get high cholesterol, high blood pressure. Now the only acid I do is reflux.
40 years later, he got the last laugh.
Thanks a lot. Good night.
I mean, it was so fun, and the feeling of having people laugh, making people laugh was just great. It was awesome. I'm going to do it again.
Some students do move on to bigger things. Remember the class assistant, Peter?
I went to my hairdresser and said, give me hair that says, hey, I might just pop you in the face and then hop in my El Camino and peel out of the parking lot.
The former student is now a professional comedian.
It jumpstarts your comedy career. It gives you basic information, it gives you confidence, and it gives you motivation to keep going.
For now, these students are simply proud to have made a one-night stand and passed their test of courage.
Ladies and gentlemen, the spring class from the Experimental College at the University of Washington beginning stand-up comedy.
If you're interested in signing up for the class, the next one is in the fall. We have a link on our website, so just go to king5.com and click on Evening Magazine. We'll be back with more Evening Magazine